involving about the kidnap of
The killing, not
the killing. Okay, the killing and the kidnap and the killing. We all aware of what was happening at the time. We came to court this morning, and the journalists were banned for covering the proceeding. We want to get your own reaction to that. First of all, tell us your name and who you are in the community and all that.
okay. I am Dr. Engineer Samuel Nwabuoke of Ubulu-Uku Kingdom. Mm, I cannot react to what. Once you're in the court premises, you obey the rules in the court premises. If the judge says he doesn't want press, he doesn't want press, or he cite contempt of court. But the most important thing, why freedom of speech is still necessary to be observed, but there must have been something that happened sometime in the past. Probably that's why he decided to bar pressmen. They normally in the court, I've been in the court several times, they don't bar pressmen, but they don't allow you to take pictures of the culprits or whatever. But that's an aside from what I came from. The killing of a bee is really torments us to the highest esteem. I've never seen a king killed. I've been so disturbed that now, I'm the first grandchild of a king, the Obi of Ubulu-Uku. So I'm really greatly disturbed that a king was kidnapped on his way to Asaba after Obio, and kidnapped and taken to the bush and ultimately killed. Of course, all efforts were made to ensure that he was rescued. But somehow it ended up with the death of the Obi. Nobody's happy in Ubulu-Uku. I don't think any right-thinking person in Ubulu-Uku is not happy with the death of Obi of Ubulu-Uku in Ubulu-Uku. It has put Ubulu-Uku in such a turmoil that it's not something I can sit here and describe. It will take me a whole day to start enumerating the consequences of what has happened. But be that as it may, I hope it doesn't happen again, and it doesn't happen to any other kingdom. Usually we don't have the powers of coercion. We don't have the firepower to address all these criminals. It's very painful. Ubulu-Uku really is not the type of town that you come and kidnap Obi and kill him. It's impossible. Okay. I'm using the word impossible. And those of you who know Ubulu-Uku, or who you may ask your parents or your grandparents if you come from the same. Ubulu-Uku is not that type of community that you come and do such a dastardly act and then go scot-free. But it has happened in just this small short life of mine. You can see most Ubulu-Uku young men and ladies, they are all hanging around because it is unbelievable. I've never seen such a thing in my life. It pains to the marrow. I don't know I cannot prejudge what the judge will do or what anybody will do. It has taken them all these years, 4 years or thereabout, to gather all these idiots together. But be that as it may, let's hope justice will take its course. Let me stop there because it's painful, but hopefully somewhere along the line these matters will be resolved appropriately and to the satisfaction of the people.
Okay, this is it's sudden, it's barbaric, it's really painful.
Yeah.
It's happening around the country right now, and people are wondering what is the state and the federal government doing to avert such terrible acts in Nigeria. What do you think the state and the federal government need to do at this point?
You asked me an interesting question, and almost an impossible question. But let me try the little I can to provide a solution. Most of this is start from the local government. The local government cannot even provide security for the little area they are in charge. There is no job. There is nothing. The schools are not effective. The state cannot even provide security. The state governor is not in charge of the police. The police commissioner reports to the inspector general of police. He cannot control the police in the state. He doesn't have, they cannot provide jobs for anybody. They've not been able to provide jobs. The federal government is not seen. As I'm sitting here, I've not seen the federal government because look, I went through life very easy. I went through secondary school. I went through higher school during the war. I went to ABU. I went to University of Ottawa in Canada on federal government scholarship. I went to Purdue University in the US for my PhD on federal government scholarship. While I was there, I was teaching in the university, so I was awash with money. So when I look back, I don't really talk to my townsfolk on all this, and I don't say who I really am. They only know me. Either they call me Franz, or they call me Ojibu, or they call me Dr. Sam, whatever pleases them at any particular time. But there is no concerted effort to address the problems of development for the people. What does it cost to build a beautiful primary school for the young ones? Remember, if you stay in a comfortable place, the children you will develop will be such that they'll be disciplined. What is it that you provide a good hospital? What is it that you provide light? You provide electricity, by that I mean electricity. What is it that you provide water? Those are basic things. It's a right. I'm not saying something that is a privilege. I'm talking of rights in a society. Provide a good secondary school. I didn't say you should provide a university. Provide if you can't provide, if you can provide a polytechnic, provide if you can provide college of education, provide. But provide the basic things so that life can go on. Provide jobs at the end of the day. In my time, once you finish school, sir, you can get assistant clerk job in the ministry. You stayed there, and from there you went to higher school to do your advanced level. From there you left and went to university. While you are doing your clerical job in the ministry, you saved enough money to pay for your higher school fees. While you were teaching in the secondary school after your higher school, you saved enough money to pay partially for your university, and somewhere along the line, God helping, you will get one scholarship. Now, when I look at children, I just look at them like this, I start wondering, how do these ones survive? Yeah. Because there is no hope in sight. For you, at times I look at you people, those of you, my wife was the manager of NTA in Asaba, you believe. So when I look at all of you, at times I say, you people have made it, at least you earn some money. But all these other ones, when I look at them, I don't see any hope. And it's getting worse by the day. The federal government has not shown any presence. When I was doing my youth service in Biafra in 1973, I had wished that they send all the Hausa guys to school so that they all come out and search for a job like every other person. They should send all the educated people from the south and go and teach in the north so that they all get educated and all of us will come and start looking for the job. Maybe by that it will have been clear that we have to create the create things that will lead to production. But unfortunately, here we are. Everybody's